Hi, Denise Guthrie. I am excited to get to share with you how I set up my table, and I call this the before the party setup for my Mary Kay parties, because I've learned over the years that if I am very careful to have everything set up ahead of time and have the guests do certain things when they come in, that the class flows more smoothly, and once we get started with the party I can roll through really quickly and not have to stop and do all kinds of things that I would have to do if I didn't set up ahead of time. I don't know how well you can see my table display from the video, but just to kind of give you an idea, I have a tray and mirror. I do not have the clear plastic inserts in the trays. I will fill those to the side after my guests arrive. But I have a tray and mirror for each person. I also have at each person's seat a pretty little cellophane bag that contains all the supplies I'm going to have her using at the party. And it has a beauty book, a flyer about my hostess credit, it has a flyer about my marketing call, that's a recorded call, and then also my business card. And laying right on top of that, I have my profile card and an ink pen. So that is set up, and then behind each tray I have a Miracle Set bag, and then inside the Miracle Set bag is a cosmetic brush and a travel-sized mascara, which is actually our trial Ultimate Mascara demo. I'm choosing the flat powder brush, but a cheek brush would work just as well with this idea. And I want to thank National Sales Director Rebecca Evans for giving us this idea of how to set this Miracle Set bag and those gifts in there for each person. I have a wrapped pink doing green bag as my hostess gift. This is my hostess thank you gift, and every single hostess gets one. So I just simply slide it in another cute little cellophane bag so it looks like a present. I also have close to my hands a roll of tickets, because we play the ticket game so that I can do the marketing that way. In the center of the table, I'm using the Compact Pro, and this is my hostess gift that I give hostesses who have 2 bookings at their parties. They receive their hostess gift. Later, when you watch another clip of the opening of my skincare party, you will actually see me refer to that hostess gift. But that is sitting in the center of the table. And then also a small wrapped product. In this case, I believe that it is a lip liner or an eyeliner pencil there, wrapped in cellophane. That's used as a prize when we play the ticket game for the marketing. And then the microdermabrasion set. I mentioned the microdermabrasion set in my skincare class, and it is part of the Ultimate Skincare set, so I have that displayed on the table. So I hope that this makes sense, and you can see how the table is set up. I arrive at my parties probably about 20 minutes prior to the start of the party, and I set everything up, and then I'm ready when the guests arrive. As the guests come in, I have a satin hand set that I've given to the hostess, and it's sitting somewhere in her home. Sometimes it's in the bathroom, sometimes it's at the kitchen sink, because my hostess does satin hands with her guests as they arrive. I also have nearby my foundation demos and color cards. And as each person arrives, I immediately go over to that person, shake her hand, and say, "Hi, I'm Denise. Thank you so much for coming." And they usually tell me who they are, and I ask how they know the hostess. And then I bring her in here to the table, and she selects her seat and immediately fills out her profile card. While she's filling that out, I am over to the side filling up her tray. The plastic insert that goes in the tray and mirror, and I put on that tray in the first well, in the number 1 well, I have the cleanser. In the second well, I have the day solution. Then in the third well, I have her moisturizer, and the fourth well is her firming eye cream. And then in the 5th well, which takes you to the bottom of the tray, I have the 5th and 6th well has satin lips. I love to show that as part of my my party. And then I also leave a space there to put the foundation of her choice. I do not put the night solution on that tray because I passed that bottle, and later when you watch another clip and see me actually doing the skincare party, you will see how I passed the night solution so that they can use that on the back of their hand. That is not in their tray. So the guest is filling out her profile card. I am filling her tray, and then I have her select a color card. And I know there are a lot of schools of thought on whether to do color at a skincare party, not to do color, to do a little bit of color. I'm just going to leave that up to you and what your directors tell you to do. But I do a face race with the color, and again, you'll be able to see that later on another clip. So I let them use one of our wonderful color cards. And so she selects the color card right there. I also match her foundation, and I have that in her tray, so that by the time this guest is finishing, I have her tray completely set up, and then I send her to work with the hostess and to have satin hands. And while she's doing that, and sometimes having refreshments, I work with the next guest that comes in. So I hope that this all makes sense, and I hope you'll watch the other clips so that you can see all the different parts. I've tried to break up my Skincare 101 videos into several parts. So the next one you should watch should be the one for opening and closing the skincare class. And then you will see a video with the entire skincare class on it that you can watch at your convenience. Oh, one other thing. If you don't have this, you want to get yourself a set of beauty books. This is what I use at my skincare party. And it is very, very helpful to me. Thank you, Mary Kay, for providing this for us. And this is what I use from the very beginning and the opening of the skincare class all the way through to the very end and the closing. So I hope that helps you. Thank you so much for watching.